It's Monday, April 15th, tax day 2024. It's about 9:30 in the morning. We got underway at 7 this morning after fighting with the anchor to get it out of the very sticky mud in the Lewis, I'm told it's pronounced, anchorage. Lewis, not lose. And I think I still probably am getting that wrong, but correct me again if I am. But anyway, we got underway, and we've been working to get out of the Delaware traffic separation scheme. Very busy here this morning. And we're just now clearing it under light airs. We were motor sailing all morning. I wanted to make as much speed as I could to get out. But now that I've cleared it here a little while ago, we are sailing, and hopefully won't start the motor again until we're getting underway out of Sandy Hook in Atlantic Highlands area. But the winds are, they were forecast to be about 11 to 15, and as you can tell, they're hardly blowing at all. It's sailing. We'll do what we do. It is a nice day. It's supposed to start raining here in a little while. So that'll be good. It'll wash some of the salt from all the spray from the last couple of days of blowing in the anchorage. Wash all the salt off of her. We've got a lot of mud still on deck, so I need to get out here with a scrub brush as well and scrub some of this mud off. Definitely one of the things that's going to be added when I have her in the yard this summer, when we're doing the electric conversion and all of that, is I'm going to put in an electric washdown pump so that as the anchor's coming up, I can keep the mud off the deck. Definitely a plus. We just keep adding to our list, but that's okay. When we're done with this boat, she's going to be nice. 9:43. The winds have been fluky all morning. That's why I elected to motor sail through the traffic separation scheme. And now we have become completely becalmed. So, well, at least I got the deck clean. Got all that mud off of it. So here we go again. Now there's my apparent wind indicator. You see it's kind of just flopping back and forth in the breeze caused by the roll. Yeah, not a lot of wind. Just went down and checked the weather on the Windy app, and this was forecast. I wasn't expecting it for, I don't know, another couple of 3 hours anyway. Right now it's saying that this flukiness, this becalmed squirreliness, they're still saying about an hour and a half away. But it's here now. They are saying we're supposed to have some winds, 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. Maybe that'll come a little early too, which would be really nice because that'll give us a nice broad reach up the coast, and we might be able to make Atlantic City before midnight, which would be kind of nice. After 5 o'clock, under sail. Of course, now it's showing 3 knots. Here in a minute, it'll show 7 knots. As the autopilot brings us back closer to our course. You can can see we're almost, well, we are off of Sea Isle City. Then comes Ocean City, and where the purple pin is off of Atlantic City. Since the wind stabilized just before noon, we've been doing really well. And I have seen 7 knots. The autopilot will bring us back over. She wanders quite a bit. It looks worse when you're really zoomed out like that. Now that we're coming back over this way, you'll see the speed pick up. If we're on a closer zoom and you see our trail, we're really not zigging and zagging that bad. It's just when you're way off, it really looks like you are. But yeah, the autopilot doesn't keep the straightest course, that's for sure. Someday there'll be a wind vane on the back of this boat, a wind steering system. And I hope that would be a lot more efficient. Today has definitely been keeping me on my toes. We just jibed to head inland a little bit so we didn't have to go too far offshore the way the winds are blowing. That's Atlantic City. We're about 14 miles offshore. I'll go into, I don't know, 8 or 9 miles and then jibe again and work our way out. The winds are supposed to get real fluky here in a minute and then go foul, but still good enough we'll be tacking. Instead of being on a broad reach, we'll be on a close reach. This is a day that makes you use all your skills. There's Atlantic City. There's some Virga inland. What's left over of a couple of thunderstorms that were over there. Virga is rain that you see like that. A lot of times it evaporates before it hits the ground. I'll bet you that those folks are getting wet. Hopefully the thunderstorms will be gone before they get out here. But it would be nice if we could get a little rain to wash some of the salt off of this oxygen tent to make it a little bit easier to see through. We can always hope. If you listen, yeah, that's a thunderstorm. It's right behind us here. I can't decide whether we're going to get rain out of it or not, but it's right here. And it's constant rumble. The winds have got so squirrely that Raymond isn't able to keep up, so I'm having to hand steer. I'm hoping we get some wind out of this thunderstorm to push us along a little here. That's a cool sound. We might get a little rain here to wash some of the salt off this boat, off the isinglass of the oxygen tent. That would be nice. If we get a real strong gust, I'm just going to heave to and ride through it, but this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can, it might be a little too bright for this camera because the sun's just right there, as you can tell. Oh, back on course, Jim. Here it comes. Washes down well. It is nice having an oxygen tent to keep you dry. We have to vary our course a little bit here to keep the winds, because as the rain comes down, it displaces the air, which pushes things around a little bit. I'll hold as true to our course as I can. This is cool. And it's really going to start coming down now. Okay, time to put the camera down and pay attention. I'll let you know how it turns out. There's another storm coming. Will we get to play with it too? I don't know. We will see. It's awful pretty. Awful pretty. All right, we just conducted our jibe. Start heading back offshore. There's Atlantic City. Whoops. There you go. There's Atlantic City. It's kind of a nice evening. Coming back over this way. Dang, they're going fast again. We're doing just shy of 7 knots. On a broad reach, which you can't beat that with a stick. Storm back this way. Be careful doing that. That's my phone I'm hanging out over the water like that. Anyway, we are making way. We'll stay on this tack now, for a couple hours or until the wind dies. And then we'll come back around again. Keep working our way up the coast. Well, here we go again. We're about to get clobbered by another good cell here. We've not moved much since the last one. That last cell went by. The wind died. Well, we had a little wind for a little while, and then it died. And I've got a cell over that way, and a cell, oh, look at that, a cell right back here. And this one right here is going to go right over the top of us. So this is about to get interesting. This is about to get interesting. And clearly it's dark, so that makes it even more exciting.